Welcome to Bible Journaling 66 and our series on the Parables of Jesus Christ. Please like and subscribe and ring that bell if you want notification when we upload a new one. The parable of the laborers in the vineyard was recorded by Matthew in the 20th chapter, verses 1 through 16. And it is a sweeping view of the history of the church. For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire laborers for his vineyard. Now when he had agreed with the laborers for a denarius a day, he sent them into his vineyard. The denarius was a silver coin, about the size of our quarter today, and was the average wage for a day laborer. By today's standards, it would be about $100. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. And he said to them, "You also go into the vineyard, and whatever is right I will give you." So they went. Again, he went out about the 6th and the 9th hour and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle. And he said to them, "Why have you been standing here idle all day?" And they said to him, "Because no one hired us." And he said to them, "You also go into the vineyard, and whatever is right you will receive." Now, the Jewish timetable, the first hour of the day was 6 a.m. The third hour is 9 a.m. The 6th hour, noon. The 9th hour is 3 in the afternoon. And the 11th hour is 5 p.m. Just 1 hour before quitting time. All these men had one thing in common. They wanted to work. So when evening had come, the owner of the vineyard said to his steward, "Call the laborers and give them their wages, beginning with the last to the first." And when those came who were hired about the 11th hour, they each received a denarius. But when the first came, they supposed that they would receive more, and they likewise received each a denarius. And when they had received it, they complained against the landowner, saying, "These last men have worked only 1 hour, and you made them equal to us who have bore the burden of the heat of the day." Now those that were called at the 11th hour had only worked for about an hour, while the first group had started at 6 a.m. and worked 12 hours. They naturally expected to get more and were disappointed. But he answered one of them and said, "Friend, I am doing you no wrong. Did you not agree with me for a denarius? Take what is yours and go your way. I wish to give these last men the same as you. Is it not lawful for me to do what I wish with my own things? Or is your eye evil because I am good?" So the last will be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few chosen. Now, the householder is Jesus. The field is the world. The workers are Christians through the ages, bringing in the harvest of souls. It is interesting to note that this parable begins and ends with the idea that the first will be last and the last will be first. In Matthew chapter 19, the last verse, verse 30, he writes, But many who are first will be last, and the last first. He then immediately begins to tell the parable that we're looking at today in Matthew 20. Jesus was telling his disciples that all who worked in the field will receive the same reward. And Jesus added, "For many are called, but few are chosen." Anyone who heeds God's call to service will be chosen. I believe that few were chosen simply because few heeded the call. I'd like to leave you with these thoughts. It's never too late to do the Lord's work. And all of the Lord's workers will be rewarded equally, no matter how long they had their hands to the plow. I believe Jesus is coming very soon. Will you be ready for him? If you're not sure about where you will spend eternity, leave us a comment, or you can send us an email. BibleJournaling66@gmail.com. And check out our weekly Bible study on Facebook at the same address, BibleJournaling66. Thank you. Until next time, may God bless you.